I, I got orange juice. It's it's tasty. It's very tasty. Very tasty, goddess. It will be fine. I'm sure. I'm sure Chat doesn't mind when I, I just want Chat to imagine I am like eating peanut butter, and I'm like, oh, very nice. Rumbi. If I am a good girl, what does that make you? But can we? Is there is there n- um, is there enough space in this town for two good girls, honey? Yes. By eliminating me? Yeah. No, like Jackie, no, no, not again, not again. Ah, ah. Hmm. I should do a little like home sucks pride of you. Very complex too. No arms though. What a good Pumba. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no, honey. Oh my gosh, I am not craving doing that actually. No, the Sprite I meant. Mhm. Hmm. Gotta adjust a few things here and there, but I should be able to make it good. Oh yeah, the sharing. Go take your time, and in the meantime, I will entertain chat. Oh, oh no, honey. You adorable cutie. You sweet honey. Take your time. Herb dog. Herb dog. That's what she is. She's a herb dog. And we love her for that exact reason. She is not just a herbo. She is our herbo. Pet. Pet. I was petting you. Oh, I mean, mm, it's your natural warmth. Also, hmm, also, I tend to not like wanna focus on that kind of stuff, but I just lost 2 followers on Twitter, and and I'm wondering if it has anything to do with the fact I liked a a very not safe for work thing earlier. The one in contentious that that Watchdog like no, not Watchdog, like was it Zorn posted? You know the one, the robot one. Oh, it was Cosmic who posted it. Yeah, yeah, and I'm like, you know what? You know what? That's fair. That's fair if someone unfollowed because they didn't want to see that on their dashboard. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is the difference between the likes and retweets if both like can be seen so easily and get pushed to people's dashboards? You store likes in your like folder. Oh, same hat. 42K exactly. Uh, Gotta love Tumblr's functionality or lack thereof. Boom beep. Bat, 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 bat. Boom beep. I just saw the message. Yeah, yeah. I I was just thinking about that. I was like, hello, hello, Bink Cortana. Huh. Mm, that's convenient. Hmm. Uh, Beerbots. Beerbots. Oh, today has been a nice day. Have you had a good day today, hon? I mean, it's still early for you, but also, yeah, but also, have you not existed? Have you not been? I think that is, I think that is part of the experience of doing things, honey. Hmm. How's the model going? No, still haven't like checked the Ted conundrum. Also, I want you to picture me as we speak. I am like swirling this orange juice, but like instead of a like wine glass, it's in this like tall plastic green like glass. I am. I'm just like swirling it a little bit, a little bit on the bottom. I don't want like I am doing it because if there's like pulp, I don't want it to settle at the bottom. I want it just to sip. But the effect, especially as I sit here in my robe with a leg crossed over the other and just swirling a glass of orange juice is very funny. Mm, put me in it. Put me in it. Brandy glass is so much better than the the bit jar. Maybe. If not, I bet you can. Maybe there's a transparent option, and you can just set your own PNG. Mm. Whose bits are you gonna shotgun, honey? That sounds painful. I hope it's Yoda. I heard he likes that. Mm. I couldn't have it any other way. Yeah. So what chat today, huh? I guess it's Monday. Oh, Watchdog, I'm so disappointed in you. How could you? How could you not come, Watchdog? To a, a reason to ignore Goddess? No, never. God, did you see the video with Benny playing Galganchu? So it's just like the one I saw was an extra little bit that was very quick, but apparently he played Galganchu for charity, and there was this. It was like a sort of like scene maker thing. Like you were like with a girl in an empty like spot alone, the two of you, and you could choose like different actions and things to do, and he's just like checking them with the disdain of someone who does not understand anime or horny things, and he's just scrolling down and he goes like stomp. I don't want to know the context of this, and clicks stomp, and the girl just like pushes the first person camera back, drops down, and then just fucking starts to like stomp on his crotch. And Vinny just starts to scream like, "Oh, those are my family jewels! No, no!" So anyway, that made me kind of want to play Galgan too. What a good sippy you are. Honestly, I tried to make it last, so I have not like I have, especially because I we also usually like got the larger like popcorn thing, so it lasted for a while. That said, the same. Mm-hmm. I just want to go to the movies with you with like two big tubs of popcorn together. Oh, I forgot about the gallbladder. I smooched your gallbladder. Yes, I am going to go. I am going to track down the like containers of like biological things that they just toss away. I'm going to just dig through piles of possibly toxic garbage until I find just a shriveled up organ in the middle of a field, out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm going to smooch it better. I will know because it will glow. That is a very, very strange last thing to say before starting. Fair, fair. When was the last time you went to the movies? Mood. Ooh, that's a long time. Mood. I think the last time I went to a movie was a Riff Trucks like showing that I went to see with my BF and what? You can hear? Oh no! All
And
along,
I
all
started
along.
recording freaking. I was recording goddamn Hollow Knight stuff again, and I forgot to unmute it.
Thank you so much, Apollo. Holy shit! If you hadn't waited those 15 minutes, does that mean that the bod of this section is just me talking to nothing?
I might cut that out. Thank you, Apollo.
Oh no.
God. Anyways, to re-answer that, it's been like years since I've gone to the movies.
A little more. I pat Apollo.
Lily. God, I need to check this stuff more closely before I start.
Yeah, honey. Oh, that was a very. I should have checked actually. I should have like checked the audio on the thing.
Oh, it's fine.
No, it's not. I need to be punished.
No!
I require the pit jar.
I don't have a bit jar.
Yeah, Lily. Wow, you don't even know how to spell your own emote? Wow, Lily, incredible. Pet, 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 pet the triad.
Okay,
Spunky time.
after that delay. Only has one caps. God. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna do lowercase for mine whenever I get that set up.
just for ease.
Just
I
for
mean, it
ease.
makes sense. Lowercase is your quirk after all.
Uh,
What? I'm not wrong.
you're not wrong. Also, I forgot frickin' SOMA is muted all the time when it's
Mm-hmm.
not in focus, which I hate when games do that. Oh, that's a cool frame to have it frozen on, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can only barely hear me. That's really weird.
Huh. Test.
Ah,
I can hear you fine-ish on the stream, I think.
that's. This still makes it sound like there's something odd going on.
You are like lower for sure, though. You're definitely a bit lower.
I can turn myself up a little bit.
Boom. Boom their ears, goddess.
uh, I'm sure I like peaked a few times on the when we were streaming it last time.
Jade?
Hmm.
Scream. I need to scream as loudly as you can.
No,
I
I
need to test
don't.
it.
Why? Is that any better though, Apollo? I did increase my volume a bit.
Actually, I don't need to make you scream. I can just do this.
That's good. That's weird though. Is it like quiet compared to walk in the game, or? Because I could just turn everything else down a bit and you can turn it up. Compared to walk.
I am just a very loud lass. That's my fault.
Just...
Hiccupy.
Alright. I turned walk down a little bit.
You made me smaller.
And I am hoping that's good. It looks like it's fairly quiet. I don't know.
Hello, hello, testing. Just in case, just making sure that Apollo is comfortable.
Also, with the game audio in the background, because that's
Oh
important
yeah,
too.
right.
I will never know how to set levels well, honestly.
It's listening in? Oh, wait.
Hmm.
Testing, testing, testing. Huh, okay, so it feels like... Ooh, that's a bit loud actually.
Which is a bit loud?
The game in comparison... I think like we are way too low, yeah. Like,
Okay.
can't you turn yourself like higher?
I
Or...
can't. That's why I'm starting to turn other stuff down, is because I can't turn myself higher.
That's bizarre. That's really bizarre.
Did I bump anything? No. I need to switch back to the game. I turned myself... or I didn't turn myself. I turned the game audio down a little bit.
You turned yourself into a pickle, Jade?
No. Please, no!
More.
How's the game audio now?
Let me check. I think it's good.
You think it's good? Huh.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Alright. Now that I've had some additional setup, I guess.
I'm so sorry about that, chat.
I mean, it's good to get out of the way. I hope the other videos, the audio wasn't like too far off. God, and I'm sorry for having myself muted for the entire time that we were doing the pre-stream.
I'm sure they will forgive you. Or else.
Are you threatening them now?
No, you are.
Why am I why am I being forced to threaten them?
That's you gotta keep up your divinity levels, Jade. You need the respect. You could learn one thing or two from Aqua. Let's build a cult. Let's just sell soap to people and make them
No.
sign papers.
Please, no.
That's a very good little bit of text about what's going on.
Need to make sure he gets there as well. Yeah? Time to panic. It's probably not time to panic yet.
The fear, it cometh. It cometh the fear.
It usually gives a little bit of time for build up. That'll be fine.
No build up. Only scrim.
I cannot myself get over this, huh?
Shade, please.
Hmm? Oh, I can. Oh, that's why you're supposed to move stuff. I'm just a bit of a herbo today. It's fine.
Brain soup. God, I forgot that we were in the goddamn abyss.
Yeah, but we're in a tube. What's with the ominous singing, though? Oh, I probably just duck. I forgot that's the thing I could do. I mostly remember using it for sneaking.
Hiding.
And it was still the right thing to hide the way I did against that one enemy.
It was!
Which is still hilarious that it turned out that way.
Oh god.
It wasn't great for the stream, but it turned out that was the right thing to do against that enemy. Oh no. I do have a flashlight. Why do we
I
have...
love the ominous chanting.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what's with the ominous chanting? Oh, that startled me.
Fuck you, Ross!
Way over? There... Nope, there's not a little side passage like the other one. Oh, is that it? The light back here? What? Tube? What is this, claustrophobic?
Thalassophobia and claustrophobia all in one.
Fantastic. I love the idea of being effectively immortal and trapped in a dark space with no room to move.
Oh, I mean, do you have a battery? You could run out of it eventually, I guess.
With the WoW around?
Oh god, if the white... Oh no. Oh no.
God, I'm trained to view the red things as potentially a threat.
Spooky.
Curious about the easy mode, the one that like makes the monsters a non-threat. Are the monsters still around, or they just remove them?
I imagine they are still around. But they just, like, you can just keep running away from them. Or, like, look at their crotch.
Maybe they just don't do damage. They still chase, but they don't hurt you.
They spook, but they don't hurt.
I was wondering if we were going to... when we were going to get here. At what point we were going to get here. Whether it was after we delivered the arc, or if it would be before or in between or what. Well, I guess this answers that.
Now you know? Now you know.
There's so much potential for there to be something awful here.
I mean, you know one thing that is here.
Oh. Is that? No, it's not a space I can get into.
Slimmy. Don't you love it when your AI runs wild and just slimes the world up?
That sounds like something an AI I made would do.
Jadebot be like.
I wonder how this was meant to be accessed.
How do you mean?
Well, like, we just went through this weird tube on the side. Like, how
Oh,
are people
right.
there's doors, so clearly people were supposed to be able to go through here.
There probably
But
was like some kind of
I wonder
like
where the entrance was.
I think the map, like the like way the thing sends things back and forth. The maps show like a little deviation on the side that could have maybe been accessed by someone with the credentials to do it.
Hmm. I do love how it's manually making me open every single door. I'm sure that won't be freaky when there is something chasing me.
Spunky. This place sure is fucked.
A little bit.
I do like how frictional games does their, you know, meat and slime and like wall growth.
They do a very good job at it.
Like, it's interesting that is a thing they have just kept doing over and over, and it just keeps getting better.
This whole place is creaking and making weird sounds.
It is literally on the abyss and flooded.
Yeah, it's flooded, so everything should be fine because the pressure's equalized.
Uh, okay, let's think the opposite. The WoW is expanding from within it, so of course it's creaking.
Hmm.
Meat.
Metal
Flesh.
meat.
Could you smooch the metal meat?
Maybe. Thinking about it.
Could you pucker up for those healing notes? You press your lips to them and
It is spooky. I did not give the warning this time, but it's a horror game.
oh yeah, Apollo, hello. This is very spunky.
Just looked for the first time. Yeah, we've got wall meat, except for it's not really meaty. It behaves like meat, though, kind of, in a weird way. Maybe meat is the good metaphor here. It behaves like eldritch meat. How about that?
Exactly.
You gotta do that.
Just tell me what you want.
You gotta do that, Ross.
What? How?
The enslaved protein slushing around your suit is the news from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
Usually don't find those outside of clans.
Nice, Lily. Also, there were like scrollings on the walls calling the gel the virus. If you had noticed earlier.
I did not. Oh, you mean like in other on our previous streams?
Yeah, like
Okay, I
on
did notice that.
the there's like little hints about the gel that you get to put on the suit being the virus that he was talking about of bring the virus.
Yeah.
And then you just fucking sloshed it all over yourself.
Just
You are the virus, Simon.
Full of goop.
You're full of goop.
I find it interesting I can get a peek there. I was expecting something spooky to happen, honestly.
Ross just speaks like, what the fuck are you doing? Just keep going. I did not become a WoW monstrosity just for you to fuck around for like 10 hours. Just do it, please.
Is the passage going? No.
I do like the guy, how Geiger this has become at this point.
The textures are very Geiger with the plates.
The WoW would be like, what is human? Alien. Sure, an aesthetic straight from the movie Alien will be human-like and not for everyone.
It's good. I'm enjoying it, definitely. Needs more phallic imagery though.
There's a lot of Jonic, needs more phallic.
This is just a straight hallway, great. These are never just like a thing where something appears behind me or in front of me and forces me to run very quickly.
You flinched very hard there.
That flinch, me just literally backing up when I see. Oh god, there's a WoW monstrosity there, but I can't tell what it is. Is it one of the crying ones? I don't hear it. And I definitely need to go through there. God, I hate doing this when I don't know what a thing does. Once I figure it out, it's not too bad. It's just not understanding the thing. It's just kind of steadily pulsing.
Fearful goddess.
This game is not very nice when you don't understand something. There's been no feedback so far, except for it doesn't do anything when I'm not looking at it.
It's just chilling. It's just chill.
Like, the distortions get way worse when I'm actually looking at it.
I mean, to be fair... No, I won't say anything.
Is it about how the distortions are electromagnetic and it is directly affecting the vision?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I'm just gonna go.
What the hell is that?
Heart. It controls all the structure gel
Oh.
on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos too, killing it.
Oh,
Feed it
Yeah.
some. Push your arm into
what's
the
the word?
heart.
It's prion. It's a prion.
Yeah,
Prion? I always forget how to pronounce it.
look how it winks at you. It yearns, Jade. It yearns.
This obviously feels like a choice. I just feel like I don't have
Let the WoW continue producing its filth.
any information from the
Take it
opposite
easy.
perspective. Which is interesting.
I mean, the other perspective is essentially what you have seen through the entire
Force
game.
your arm
Sure.
inside it.
Back off, okay?
You can just chill, Ross. I'm just thinking about it.
Please, Simon.
I'm just thinking about how the WoW, in its own way, kind of deserves to exist. It's just sort of fucking doesn't understand how to help people.
Don't let the Earth be consumed by WoW's nightmares.
Maybe I'm anthropomorphizing it too much, though. But AI.
Do it.
It's
That is very fleshy.
It's working.
Well, there goes an arm.
oh,
I didn't need that.
Please. I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh god!
Bye, Ross.
bye, Ross. Run.
Oh, actually run. Let me through. Let me through. No, this has been a common thing throughout the game, I feel like. The things you stick your hand in definitely just look like butthole.
Oh god.
I don't actually know what's chasing me, honestly.
Take a peek.
I don't feel like that's a good idea right now. It just
Big boy.
is a big boy. I actually don't know.
You got turned around. Shouldn't it be blue? Oh my fucking god! Oh god.
Can I hide between objects to keep away from it?
Oh.
Oh, you're cool looking though. Hello. Hello.
It's a big boy.
I don't have much I could do here. Besides just booking it when it's behind me.
Oh, it's coming straight for you.
Yep. I'm not actually sure how to stay away from it. It seems to just sort of chase me and there's not much I can do. And then it just circles around me if I hide.
I believe there's better hiding points. I think that may have been a... Like that box, like go into that box maybe?
A box?
Like isn't that a box?
No.
A cage? No,
It's
I
a
thought
chunk
it
of
was
metal.
Oh! It's a shotgun away. Oh
It's
god,
coming back.
oh god.
This cave looks good. This tiny little alcove.
Oh, I hate the Leviathan.
I love this thing, but I'm not totally sure I like trying to get away from it. The design's really cool.
Oh. I think it just de-aggroes us a bit, yeah.
Just eventually decides, nah, fuck it.
Like now he's gone away. He's just doing like passes. Oh. Oh, and it's bug. That is a window. That's a window you get.
It's tiny. So I just gotta, like, figure out real fast where to hide.
Also, Lily, I'm so glad you weren't here last stream. There were some spiders. Like, a lot of some spiders.
Oh no, yeah. Sophie States, thank you for the follow.
Ooh, hello, Sophie. The fear. The absolute fear.
I am afraid of things I do not understand, what can I say? And I don't know if this is the best way to handle this one. How's it going? I'm just being slightly terrified. I'm kind of curious if I could have just... I'm assuming I could have just left there instead
You
of...
could have. Oh god. Oh Christ. Oh Jesus. Oh fuck. Oh god.
Doesn't seem to like going close to the rocks, so that's good at least.
It's not a bottom feeder. Oh god, but it's so close either way.
Hello.
It has a nice mob.
It's been rather well behaved. That's good to hear.
Nice. My headmate has not been well behaved, but we love her for that.
Yeah. You gonna go away, or am I in the spot where you think you can get me, so you're just gonna stay here?
Try when it looks around. Try going like next to the building itself.
I'll give it on the next go. I haven't been hearing from my headmates much lately, but I've been checking on them. They're doing pretty good, at least, I think.
They deserve hugs.
I'm home free, you can't do anything. I touched the building.
Go in, go in, go in. It's He's just a little animal.
Just a creature.
Just a creature. Yeah, if you decide not to like kill the WoW and just try to leave, Ross like knocks you back and is like, "No, I will do it myself if I have to," and then gets just bored in the same way. But you escape without feeding your arm into the WoW.
Well, it's not really my arm anyways, so it's not that big of a deal.
I mean, you still seem to at least feel pain on it. I actually love that the one thing you keep as a robot is your sense of fucking agonizing pain when your arm is ripped off.
This has to be
Perfect.
fine, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
I also love how me trying to decide was less about having to stick my arm in the thing and more about like, but it's a potentially thinking being.
But it's like keeping people on life support and creating monstrosities and keeping people
like
in endless nightmares.
Like I said, it just doesn't actually understand how to help people. But it's doing its best.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi, so it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Printed funds. Scrap personas you made. Color cutes and another pen string to make a SOMA for them.
Phi is up and running.
Oh,
That's adorable.
That's cute though.
It is so cute.
I'm just worried that I'm working on like a model for
Did
myself.
you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For
still
some reason, they
talking.
didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
And I'm just thinking, there is a chance that I will want to do models for like at least the people that I know will probably want to stream when they start being more active again.
Moxie, I assume, is one of them.
Moxie and Yuzik are the main ones I was thinking of. Maybe Brooke?
Ooh.
I don't know if Brooke would want to stream. We're here. Is the yellow dot where we're looking for? The red crosses are never a good sign. It's cute but also kind of irritating. That's, you know what, that's fair. But yeah. Oh, I need to look at more stuff on here.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel.
Oh, it's a railgun.
Yep.
Enough momentum
That
to
makes
escape
sense.
Earth's gravity is gained before progression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
I kind of feel like I might irritate some of my headmates sometimes.
Oh, honey.
Mostly Vriska.
Irritate, more like irradiate.
That's not better. Oh. Okay. Artists. Oh. Contents arc. Transportation. There's manual offload. I'm assuming that yeah, the yellow dot on the other screen was it then.
Mhm.
Staff. It's the most recent one. Herbert. Mm. Unsigned our Herbert visit. I don't remember which person that is.
Not sure. Let me check. Mm, Herbert. Soma. Really?
That sounds more familiar, but I still don't remember. Sensing satellite, world platform freighter.
Oh, that's you!
What? Oh, the body we're in, right.
It's the body!
Fantastic. Aww. God, I've learned so much about cooking since ending up in this body. Just because Moxie's really into it. And Ida likes baking, so of course we know how to do bread and stuff. After 10 years of Impeccable operation, making a space gun will shut down, but took an apocalypse to be made redundant.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
I'm definitely not trying to glitch this book into this platform. I had it going for a second and I'm not...
Listen, you don't need a railgun
You
to
know,
launch a satellite to space if you
I
use a
woke up in my
glitch.
bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
They barely do it well without supervising. Oh. The only, like, person like that in our system is a younger version of me, which is still kind of funny that
It's
that
crazy to
happened.
think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
What will you do when you get
She
into
absolutely
the Ark?
thinks Simon's
What's the
being
first
dramatic.
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Service area.
Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
Aw.
I'd say so.
God, I haven't just, like, watched the clouds in a long time.
A satellite is
That's the wrong,
located.
that's the wrong menu. Site map. Oh, this doesn't show, this doesn't have names on it. So, which one is the service one?
Serpents?
The one to my right is the one I want to go through. Which is loading dock, yeah. See, service area and loading dock. And I'm trying to figure out which I wanted to go to. Ooh. That's a great animation.
Just hook the arm.
I guess that's how you do it. Oh, there it is. Isn't it?
No.
No. I'm already getting the feeling I know what the next like big choice is going to be, and that's, it might be the last choice, I guess, is whether Simon is getting on the Ark because of what Ross said about him being the 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 only thing that matches the new pattern. I forget exactly what he said, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You could contaminate the whole thing, basically, is what I'm concerned about.
I mean, he could if the arc is based on WoW stuff.
Energy Pal. Yeah, I guess it's supposedly not. They
Like it,
intentionally scrubbed the data because they were aware
like-
that the WoW was sketchy.
yeah, like they base it off of the Viperium that the WoW made, but they made it like from the ground up themselves, separate from the system.
Ooh, barbecue chicken. Actually... No, this also is not... Can I unplug you? No.
You just pop your arm there, just heal the stump. Stumpy.
Energy Pal. Don't operate machinery without safeguards. Of course we had to make the place creepy. Oh right, there was another one that was empowered, I think.
Alright, found the Ark.
Good
There we
job,
go.
Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Okay, close that and take it again, or...
I don't think you can grab stuff with the arc on your hands, maybe?
Maybe. I don't think I have a way to put it down, though. It was good to see you in chat, hun.
Bye,
Yeah,
Sophie.
hope the rest of your day's good. Would you say the assembly area actually?
I think it was opposite of this one.
It might be. Ah, yeah, fair. I see this person's head is also gone.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
Stick it in there.
It is in.
Do I have to go back for it?
You're not gonna touch the body?
Oh, it does have a head! I thought it was just like a
Are you suggesting we keep
mushed
it
up
down here?
space.
Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my arc.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the arc. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh.
Oh God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
Oh
it's
no.
you. You had an accident.
What are you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
Well, shit.
And that is why they took the arc back. And remember how when one of the beds, one of them was like,
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Holy shit, though.
yeah,
What were you saying?
one of them in the bed in Omicron was like, I was
How could
I
they
was
kill
always
me?
a good man.
Catherine.
We
I know I'm
fucked
not
up.
an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
Come on, don't do this to yourself.
Catherine, honey.
Oh gosh. This last segment is very chatty, which is fine, but it's making it hard to give commentary.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
I like Catherine. I shouldn't have closed this.
Do you
Fuck.
think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about
No.
certainty. It's about hope.
It's in the
What
main
are you looking
room.
for?
I was looking for the console that has Catherine in it.
Oh yeah, it's on the other way.
Was it up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I got confused. I was thinking it was down in this area. But yeah,
Silk line.
there's so many reasons to not just leave it down here, although I don't remember the order of events of whether they would be aware of some of those reasons right now.
Yeah, they could be aware of like things going on, but not as bad as they got later.
They would not be aware of the potential for WoW of just contaminating the whole thing.
They probably thought they could like keep it away for a while. I doubt that Omicron wasn't the state we found it when they were still alive.
Okay, I wasn't back here. Where did she want me to go?
You have to like load the,
I did load
Yeah.
it.
but there were like consoles and stuff there that weren't powered.
Oh no. I got confused because of several conversations happening at once.
It's okay. I do like
It's
that.
less okay because of the slow ladder climb.
I like that the ladder climb makes you live with the choice that you made. Like it makes you reckon with it.
That's gonna be sure something when we get to a point where I have to, like, deal with something chasing me. Oh, hey system. thank you for following.
Ooh, hello.
Right. It's down here. Funny we get two systems following me the same day. Payload detected. Yeah, okay. If the lights had been on here, I guess I could have been able to tell before doing the thing that was her. Or at least a little more easily. Oh.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Combat up and we'll head out to the gun.
Frozen prototype. Oh yeah, next time I'll be doing Stardew, so that'd probably be a little more appropriate than Soma. Thanks for dropping by, though.
Bye-bye. I like that there's a plural tag on Twitch.
It's great. Like, this is like the third system that has popped in, in general. It's just, it's nice.
Yeah.
I actually don't know where the gun is from here. What's it down this way?
I think she said come back.
Ah, come back. Okay. God, I've been chatting about chat and keep forgetting about what I'm doing.
Gather's oh Simon, you're really scatterbrained right now.
To be fair, he did just lose an arm.
That doesn't fucking matter. There's no blood running through him. The body
That's
is
still
dead.
an excuse.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I hope not
How are
kaboom.
you
It's
gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another
real
scan?
gun.
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Time to launch the Ark.
Launch dome. There's gotta be something else that's gonna go wrong. Oh, that's okay, hun. I'm glad you got some rest.
Hog, watch the dog.
I'm not out of it yet, so... Aww. And now the room is full of water, so I can hear a little more easily.
You got here just in time, Watchdog, to see the Omega space gun in action.
Also we lost an arm, because I stuck it in an orifice.
Yeah, she fisted the WoW.
You gotta put it that way? God. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm just thinking about that system that was just here and said that they had littles, and I'm just like, you know what, maybe this is still not the stream for them. Oh. Fill it with your own caliber. Oh.
I'll never get
get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Yeah, some version of her consciousness will be in the thing. And that'll be the last consciousness that has consciousness.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh. Oh, there we go. It really did make it really easy to use, huh?
It is essentially interfacing with your brain, so you kind
There
of
we
just
go.
control it.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Well, it's not a mortar, it's a railgun. It accelerates with
Yep.
magnets, which is always fun. I
They
love
do it so they
railguns.
don't have to use like combustion,
waiting
which
for?
could jeopardize the thing.
Bracing myself.
Well, push the button when you're done.
Alright, I'm gonna get more dialogue, I think. Or not?
You okay?
Yeah. It's just crazy thinking about what we're doing. Ditching Earth.
Boggles your mind, doesn't it?
Just little tidbits of dialogue for the people that are indecisive. I like that.
Come on, Simon, let's get going. Push the button.
Deep breaths, Catherine. Soon we'll be among the stars.
Let's hope so.
Well, a railgun kind of has, like a large-scale railgun kind of was gonna just end up looking like that regardless because of the way it, like, it needs space to accelerate something. Which is why it's at the bottom of the ocean and then has the end of it open up at the surface of the ocean.
Yep. Gotta love it.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me!
4, 3,
Come on, load!
2,
Yes! Fuck yeah, we made it! Woo!
I hope Simon remembered how this works.
Still here. Still here. Catherine?
Simon did not remember how this works.
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this! Fuck this! Fuck you! Fuck you, Catherine, you lied! And I believed in you, I trusted you! You said we're getting on the fucking Ark!
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie! I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance! You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone.
No.
Catherine? Catherine?
That was not how I was expecting this to end. Mostly because I was expecting another chase, some other like big set piece of a spooky thing, and not just Simon not understanding how it works. And yeah, it's there's no coin toss. The people that are experiencing that like stream of consciousness, we're always going to continue being in that position.
Yep.
It's just there's another set of people that are now experiencing the existence that they wanted to be experiencing.
Yep. There's always going to be two. It's a copy. It's not translation from one side to the other. It's always going to have one of them losing with a million quotation marks the coin toss.
Find it interesting that we didn't see any besides the arm being missing, we didn't see like any sort of repercussions for the choice with the WoW yet. Like we could extrapolate what probably is going to mean, but
God, I love that last moment of like lag on the upload, and he just fucking cheering when it happens 1 second before, and he's just like, "Woo, yeah, we're right!" Like the dawning realization. It's just like at the beginning of the game, he doesn't even realize that he is a robot. He still sees his own hands because his brain is not processing the fact that he doesn't have his body anymore. And in the same way, despite having seen exactly and firsthand how all of this works, he was just in constant, complete denial because he wanted to cling onto something to keep going. Simon's one hope to actually keep going in life at all in this future was the idea of getting into the Ark.
It's especially funny because it just makes it so that I don't relate to Simon very much.
Yeah, Simon is kind of a dick.
It's not even that he's a dick, it's just that he doesn't seem to like understand the situation he's in, which is like it could make sense for some players, but it's obviously not gonna make sense for everyone. I think there's a potential for it, but I don't know. It's sort of complicated. Interesting.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Are we... After all of that, are we getting a peek into the Ark? What a way to be introduced to this.
To the new world?
Coming out of a cave. Which is interesting metaphor. Especially considering it's a virtual environment. Or assume it's the virtual environment. I actually have no way of proving it.
for all you know, Simon could have died and this is the actual afterlife, right?
Or it could be like it's something that's going on in his mind.
Or it could be the WoW having just taking over. Who knows? Who knows? It could be so many things. I do love the look though.
It's very pretty. I've seen flowers like this before, and they're always really pretty, and that's just straight up... That's either lavender or that plant they always get mixed up with lavender. I think it's the one that get mixed up with lavender. Because mostly I'm just saying that because the florets are spaced further apart than on lavender. It's not a high resolution thing.
Listen, the Ark only has so much, like, processing capacity to...
This is actually a really nice way to end this. I don't know if there's going to be something else that happens that's going to be, like, make me question things. But there's something nice about after all the horror, just like, it's a pretty environment and I can walk around it at my leisure. And, like, just... I feel like after the horror of the game, it sort of creates the feeling of being on the Ark by just giving you this freedom to wander around and look at stuff. It's very human, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, also how much that.
Maybe not hibiscus. Hibiscus is a very different flower from these. Hibiscus has very... The stamen is, like, really obvious on hibiscus from what I remember.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
It's bugging me that I can't remember the name of the other flower I'm thinking of. Successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. I mean, I was just saying that I was like... I don't know. In a way that's normal. That's just me being excited about a new environment.
Oh,
But... Sent a picture of hibiscus flower you photographed heading to work. Ooh.
Oh.
I'd say normal. Describe your mental condition. I feel pretty good. Wonder more of my natural senses. It's nice. I like it. The fact that you're no longer strictly human. Oh, I feel fine.
You feel fine.
There's no, like, I don't know. There's not that many ones where you, like, can answer affirmatively. Like, it's all just normal, except for, like, a few where it's, like, I feel better than my normal self. But most of the ones where you could say that was, like, more than your previous experience were things that were about your perception of it, not about, like, your emotional state or anything. rather be removed from the project and accept death. No. I'm interested. I'm sure there are people that feel the opposite way about that, and I'm kind of curious about about those thoughts on the whole experience.
Yeah, because we specifically are extremely transhumanist
Mm-hmm.
and extremely trans in general. But I can imagine like some people would have a much deeper attachment to their sense of self as like human and like, you know, their physical
A single
existence.
body,
Mm.
a specific
I
place
mean,
that they exist in.
yeah, I can fucking relate to it, but you know.
I'm curious. Because of the rest of the game, I'm expecting something to have gone wrong, but I don't know. There's also part of me that's just hoping they'll just be like reuniting with Catherine.
Aww.
Catherine?
Oh, nice.
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is a chilling look for the surface of the planet.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure what the impact was based on that. Did it just like a... I would like to bear look at that.
I assume it was kind of like the comet that killed the fucking dinosaurs. Like, just fucking obliterate the surface in 1 second.
Well, I was just trying to figure out where the impact site was, because you can see like the edges of it roughly with just like this area that has been completely decimated. It basically, it kind of looked like it hit somewhere in the Pacific. Did it mention at any point where it was gonna hit?
It may have, but I forgot actually. Let me check. Impact event. The comet tell us. Crashing into the Pacific Ocean, yeah. You got it.
I just saw the sort of circular outline around like South America of the stuff that's on fire. And it was like, that looks like it probably landed somewhere in the middle there. Let me get like a complete picture of Catherine there. Except for the lower portion, which is...
And that's the ending of SOMA.
Oh. God. That was SOMA.
That was SOMA.
I think I'm going to quickly BRB.
Take your time, hon. Take your time.
Sort of try to get some more thoughts together while also taking a small break. How long do you want to stick around? Since I know you've been streaming a lot, and I don't want to like
I will be here for like to chat about the like ending and like share ideas back and forth for a little bit. But maybe before you get into the next game, I'll drop the call.
Okay. But yeah, I'll be right back.
For now, kise.
Mm.
Anai kise de quach taktuhu. Because why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I smooch the watchdog, huh? Oh god, SOMA is a game that does things to me. I forgot how much I fucking loved it. It's genuinely so good. Like the little downtime making you think in between moments of more like action, intense bullshit. Ah, it's very fun. It's a trip for sure. Yeah, holy shit. And again, like sorry, I was looking at some disaster going on in my server. But yeah, like the whole talk about the self. Oh my gosh. Like I have had, like Sako and I have been together for a long time now. We have been together for a long, long time, but we hadn't been part of the plural community until very recently. And back then I wasn't even trans by then. So like I hadn't been exploring my identity yet. So it was like all of this talk about identity, what makes people human, the like different iterations of yourself. It was like so interesting to me. I loved it.
I'm back.
Hmm.
I caught
Yes.
I caught most of that.
Hmm. It's just very cool.
Also, I probably could have exited out of the game. Whoops. There we go. God, that was experience.
It sure was, wasn't it?
Huh.
So a thing. Let me check to send you an image if I find it. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Soma ending.
You feel the same way when a new character takes shape in your head. Yeah, I've it's an interesting thing because of when I've been really reading into like soul bonds and stuff. I've noticed that a lot of authors seem to feel that yeah, experience it in a way that could be described as plurality.
I
Or,
I cannot find it. Soma ending.
I'm just thinking about just answering in that questionnaire that you want to be removed and just Catherine waiting for you to show up.
Yeah. But yeah, I cannot find it, but I believe that if you choose not to kill the WoW, when there's a zoom out on the Earth, you can see a few of like the dots of like the WoW taking over the planet.
That makes sense. I'm still kind of curious how the WoW would have like changed over time if it was just given like the ability to keep existing there.
To
Like,
consider when you fall asleep, when you get knocked out by the meat in the in where was it? Where the like dumb battle is, where the proxies were. When you get knocked out and put into the meat, that dream you have is kind of like a semi simulation that the WoW is running from your memories of what it thinks you could like to experience. I think
Hmm.
it was like kind of distorted and weird with just like the wife standing there. Like it took the details that he could have wanted to see, but it felt like visibly like kind of weird.
Yeah,
It may have refined things in time, but also how how much could an AI be able to develop on its own, alien to what makes humanity human?
that's one thing I also wonder about is if it no longer could even had access to humans, what it would, how it would start behaving. Would it like
Hmm.
try to replicate humanity?
Ooh, it may have tried to introduce alterations, scrambling the code of the different brain scans, maybe to make semi-procedural like people. That could be interesting.
uh,
But yeah, like the WoW just tried its best. It's not its fault that it's made abominations.
I think if the circumstances were like slightly different, like if I could just remove the consciousnesses that it had access to instead of
Hmm.
just destroying it outright, that would also be an
Hmm.
option I might take. Because I don't know. Although that might be cruel to the WoW, because if it's only like if its only desires to help humanity exist, then that could be kind of cruel to
Yeah.
completely remove its ability to do that.
It is also heavily implied that the WoW not only is like self-aware of its surroundings, but it actually can feel. As it was mentioned that it seemed sad by Ross actually dying,
Mm,
and like started acting up because Ross was like in a really bad fucking state and trying to reach him.
yeah. Mm.
So the implication there is that the WoW is in fact capable of feelings at the very least.
I think I might be able to argue then that I made this the right decision there, anyways, just because, just by the same logic as why I, you know, killed a few other people in the game.
Yeah. No, okay, no, like it was the right in my eyes at least it was the right decision because it doesn't matter if the WoW the WoW may have eventually become like better in general, but it is essentially putting the lives of many people on the hands of what is basically a child following instructions of trying to like assemble pieces however it can. Like the WoW wasn't acting in any malicious way, but it was causing way too much harm.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But like I said, I was thinking about it from the perspective of what, like, it potentially being cruel to the WoW, leaving it there.
Uh, did you just put the WoW in like a little robo dog like and have it like going around like
Oh.
oh.
And yeah, well, what you said there, Watchdog, with the uh, talking to a new character to find out their name. That sort of, I haven't done a lot of research into like thought forms, but that seems like reminiscent of the kind of stuff you'd go through for that. I think.
Fun.
Hmm?
Ooh, that is very interesting. Yeah, Watchdog. Saku, when Saku manifested, we were like following the whole like thought form like tulpa thing, and essentially it it was that it was essentially that until we started just chatting.
uh, we had a little bit of a different experience because of how Yuzuki formed, but
Mm-hmm.
which is a little hard to explain.
I believe you mentioned. I believe I remember.
Ah,
What to
uh,
say?
um, basically just like uh, Moxie had been interested in like hypnosis stuff and just effectively went through the process of creating Zuzuki that way in a way, but like accidentally.
Hmm.
She was sort of just intended as like a more dominant version of Moxie, but sort of over time became a different person.
Yep.
And
Hmm.
then we ended up with a bunch of other people. Although I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah.
It's nice that we all ended up here together. I'm trying to think if I have any other final thoughts about the game.
Hmm.
God. I don't know. It really does make me wonder, like, wanting to see someone else's perspective on a playthrough in a way.
Oh yeah.
Like, just seeing how they reason through, like, what they would want to, the choices they want to make.
I looked up like I was looking up the WoW to see if like I could get any cool extra information, and I found the concept art pointing to like the bit at the front, like main sphincter.
Of course, it's just called that.
They are called sphincters.
They are. That is what that kind of orifice is called.
uh,
But, God. Oh. Slurp the watchdog.
cute.
Insert block.
Slurp.
Did say that I was going to do DBD, I guess.
You did mention that.
I sort of just said that to have put something out there to make sure that I didn't just be indecisive, but I think I'm in the mood for it.
Huh.
Hmm.
Apparently there's a like mini series like Transmissions is an online miniseries comprised of 8 episodes made by Imagos Films and inspired by SOMA. The series focuses on the WoW taking over Lambda with Structured Gel and the Pathos 2 members dealing with the situation.
Interesting.
That is interesting. That's cool. Is it like live action? It is live action. Holy shit! Huh. That's cool. I never knew about that.
Ew. Hickpots.
Hick pops.
Wanted us to find it for ourselves. Trying to think if there's anything that was left like sort of unsaid by the game that I'm still curious about, but I think we talked
Mm-hmm.
about most of it as I was going.
Yeah, one of the things I know you mentioned was about the structure gel.
Mm.
According to the wiki, it's a highly proteinated, cross-linked lubricant and conductor and a signal medium with aligned graphene in a petroleum monosubstrate polysaturated matrix containing fuel oils.
Hmm.
The gel is encodable and can be calibrated with instructions to accomplish a specific function.
Interesting.
It's film technology able to connect different forms of machinery and increase the functionality of basic machines, reboot any offline machine, and repair any structural or electrical damage, and mutating living tissue and organisms.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All of the structured gel in Pathos 2 was linked to the WoW, which gave the AI complete control of any machine or structure it infused the gel. The WoW calibrated the gel in such a manner that doesn't necessarily make sense. It acted as a cancerous growth when used. Yeah, it just like started going haywire after the death of humanity.
Hmm. I'm still surprised there wasn't another like dilemma at the end. I guess the bit with the survey kind of could be. It just sort
The
of
survey.
felt like an obvious one to me.
You remember the callback that is, right?
Yeah, it basically asked the same questions when we woke up at the beginning of the game.
Not quite the beginning, but when you met for the first time Catherine and found
Hmm.
out that you were a robot.
It was close to the beginning though.
Yeah.
Closer.
So you're giving like at the beginning, at the very beginning, when you don't even have much of a clue what's going on, you get the questions, and then at the very end, after going through every single thing, you get it again. It's a very like subtle little thing, but I love it.
It sort of makes you think about how your opinion is potentially changed or not changed, I guess.
Exactly, exactly. If it was just at the very ending or beginning, it could be a single thing, but you can like compare it to your old like answers, and it's so
It would be kind of cool if it actually like let you literally compare them.
cool.
Which I feel like the way I answered it the first time was like closer to how Simon would have been feeling because of the disorientation of being
Hmm.
in a robot body, if I remember right.
Yeah, and then at the very ending, you answered it like
Like,
closer to just being happy and you.
yeah, we're just in a simulated environment that's really nice and nice to explore.
Hmm,
I'm kind
I
of
do. I am looking at some things here, right? And I am questioning a few things. The WoW was initially developed by Carthage Industries and contained in the classified site Alpha, yeah. But the thing is, uh, it's a biologically engineered computer system located in the core isolation laboratory of Alpha, being a sphere made of white organic matter suspended in the air by a chandelier, which we
Mhm.
see. We
We did
see at
see
the
it.
beginning. We did see an image of it in the thing, but I didn't consider the fact that the computer itself wasn't the sphere, but the white gel inside, which
Uh,
is extremely interesting. And I am beginning to wonder about the origin of it. Like, yeah, it could just be that science has advanced enough that bioengineering has led to this being a possibility in the future. But also, these are functional games, and these tie to the fucking Amnesia series. And
that
I'm
that
wondering
could
if
have
the
been a
WoW is.
person.
I'm just wondering if the WoW isn't actually some fucking eldritch nightmare thing that they put in a fucking
Oh,
box
that.
and tried to. Yeah.
Uh, maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, it seemed
Someone.
to be acting like we've already talked about. It seemed to be acting consistently with wanting to help.
Yeah, no. It wanted to help, sure, but the origin may not be just technology.
True.
Hmm. Someone mentioned too that the structure gel is similar to like one of the compounds in Amnesia.
It's been a very long time since I played Amnesia.
So it's like there's, there could be a potential tie. Uh, for all we know, we get Soma 2 and we find out that Pathos 2 was messing with an orb. I could not be surprised at this point.
No, that'd be fair. Hmm. I'm kind of curious. Completely just tangent from that. Uh, I'm kind of curious if people inside the arc can create new environments inside of the arc.
Considering considering that there is a survey for people to like give feedback to the developers, it is entirely possible there's like some section of the arc that allows to turn like god mode to like change.
You glitched out there.
Oh, I meant that I was saying that it is very possible they can just like turn creative mode at some point.
Oh no. There is being able to edit the code of the thing that you're inside of is potentially a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure there's safeguards. I'm sure Catherine has thought of it. Wait, if she tried to capture a orb?
It cannot hold the
Oh,
jorb.
it cannot contain. That's why it kept growing and sliming up the place.
Jorb.
Oh. Oh, apparently you may be able to see the Leviathan still circling around the facility when you're in the Omega Space Gun Dome.
Ooh, I didn't think to check that.
I didn't even know you could look outside of it.
Same.
I was just like looking up the monsters and stuff.
God, I really wasn't expecting the Leviathan to be the last thing, like the last
Yeah.
chase.
Also, I'm sending this to you on Discord just so you know the fleshy like glitchy things that you cannot look at. These are they, and they are very naked.
They are very naked.
Uh,
That is, yeah. I guess I could look up all the designs now. If I really want to. Although I probably won't just start browsing it on stream. Gunderdome. Yeah, we remembered you. We had, yeah, I remembered you mentioning it last time. At least the Leviathan was not humanoid and naked. Since we definitely got a very good look at that. God, that's a part of. You still there, hon? Oh no. Let me check on Discord. Is my bitrate's going okay? I cannot hear walk though. Oh. I guess I'll repeat it so I'm not just stopping in the middle. If when walk comes back, I will repeat what I'm saying if she misses it. But uh, basically, I was just surprised because the Leviathan wasn't really that scary for me. Like compared to some of the other things, like the suit one near the end of last stream, that was terrifying. Oh, yep, there she goes. She is offline. Uh Well, hopefully you'll come back and she'll at least be able to say goodbye before I move on to the next part of the stream, which I should probably. I'm still talking about Soma. I can leave it tagged as Soma for now. Oh God, yeah. I'm just the power suit is is a power suit boosted by the WoW. Yeah, that thing was terrifying, and just that was the first point in the game where I felt like the best option here is to just book it. I don't know why that specific one did that for me, because like the ones in the ship were like definitely felt like just hide from them and they won't get you, and that really worked because they would open the doors and just not move to attack me. What other ones were actually pretty scary? I'm definitely forgetting something between those two. The crying ones were interesting. They weren't that bad once I realized how to deal with them. Lack of seeable head, only having tentacles. I kind of actually like that about that. Did not mind seeing that when I got just the tentacles opening up in front of me. I'm definitely forgetting. Yeah, robot heads. Yeah, the robot heads were the crying. What I meant by the crying ones. Those ones weren't that bad once I figured out how to deal with them. Oh, the proxies. That's the one I was forgetting. God, those ones made me nervous. The proxies were just like, I understand how they work, but also at any given moment, just felt like they're gonna come for me, and I was going to frickin' get got. Actually, I said I wasn't gonna, but I'm curious. I'm gonna look up the models for the proxies. Oh my god. I didn't realize they were that lumpy. They just look like they're something from the bottom of the ocean. Like, in the worst way possible. Oh. God. I feel like I'm definitely going on, like, a wiki dive after I'm done streaming, because, ooh. Walk is back online. There she is in chat. Do you want to jump back in the call to say goodbye before I move on, or your internet just went down? Yeah, I kind of figured. You good? All right. I've just gotten distracted looking at the enemy models because they're really cool. Just drop. You're now in chat. Mostly I was like going through and remembering which ones were the worst for me. Which I would definitely say was the one you showed me was pretty bad, but also the proxies were really hard to deal with. Despite knowing exactly how to deal with them, basically, felt really unpredictable. And then there's the suit. The suit was absolutely terrifying, and the first thing that I just felt like I needed to run from.